read recently that stress and worry can drastically reduce your immune system and lifespan, which really chilled me out. My life expectancy is already not great, in that I expect life to be not great. But this is information that could only help people who don't need to hear it. It's health advice for healthy people. It's like if you went in to see your doctor and there was a guy already sat in the room that your doctor just leans into and says, "See, this is what stress and worry would do to you." Everyone likes to be thought of in certain ways. I'm trying to get people to describe me as a barrel of laughs, a mover and a shaker, and a snake in the grass. So at least that way, my personality is at least a newsworthy disaster on a log flume. In a driving emergency, they always tell you to jam on the brakes. I must have emptied 3 jars and the bus still crashed. I've always said the proof is in the pudding. It's one of many reasons I stopped being a lawyer. It almost never is. I've got one Trump joke and I wrote it so long ago that it's actually nostalgic. Back when his indifference to climate change was even worth mentioning on the ranking of heinous shit he's done. So this will seem positively quaint by comparison. I remember when Trump withdrew the United States from the Paris Agreement on combating climate change. His reasoning was that I was elected to represent Pittsburgh, not Paris. Which, by that logic, fuck the Geneva Convention, because I don't like those Swiss chocolate Lindor bunnies. I think another reason that joke might struggle is because he did then go on to fuck the Geneva Convention. That's probably the spiciest joke I've ever done. I've never had that reaction before. Lessons learned. I think the most depressing food in the world are those potato smiley faces. I've got so many memories as a kid just staring down at them as they looked up at me with unearned, unfounded, wide-eyed glee. And I just kept asking, how are you more happy about this than I am? And the potato smiley face would say to me, "Well, Steve, because at least we have the imminent sweet release of death." Which is a very cogent point for a potato to make. Looking back, I do worry what it said about my mental health. But then again, I was 5 years old and it was 1997, so mental health care was basically the same as it is now. Watching our garden get flooded was a real watershed moment. They say no man is an island, but Dad was still in the shed, so we proved that wrong. Ever since we lost Dad, people have said I too often project father figures onto other people. And I would agree, so long as they said it in a compassionate but decisive tone of voice. The weirdest text I ever received was from my mum. It said, "Just to let you know, I'm doing speed." Okay, you're never too old for a lifestyle change, I guess. I just didn't know you had the contacts. You're taking those neighbourhood watch meetings quite literally if you're staring unblinking at the neighbourhood for 72 hours. Then I opened the full message and it said, "Just to let you know, I'm doing speed awareness course, so my phone will be off." My mum's not a drug addict. Just an unlawfully reckless driver. Thank you.